everyone, welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy, and today I'm extremely excited to share with you a recipe for a wonderful cake. You are going to love this. It's going to go great with any of your fall holiday festivities. It's amazing. It's a very moist cake. This is a apple and ginger cake, and it's a wet moist cake, and it's so amazing, so delicious. First off, I want you to preheat your oven to 350, and then I want you to spray 2 of your 9-inch baking sheets, round baking sheets, liberally with non-stick cooking spray. This is so amazing. I promise you, you're going to love this. But what we're going to be using today is some flour, and we have some baking soda, baking powder, some ground ginger, a little bit of ground cinnamon, and some salt. Now, I've got this in a bowl separately because we're going to mix this separately, and then we're going to mix everything else in here. And then I've got some sugar, and I've got some wonderful apple butter. And I know that you can get apple butter anywhere this time of year. A lot of it's homemade, and it's absolutely amazing. You're going to need some vegetable oil, a couple eggs, some vanilla, and some apple cider, and a little bit of buttermilk, and some apples. Now, you do want to make sure that you cut your apples. It's not really going to matter because it's going to be in the cake, so what if they turn a little bit brown? But I cut my apples a little bit earlier, so see, they're turning a little bit brown, but that's okay. These are Granny Smith. They're a little bit tart. They're my favorite apple with anything because I like a little bit of the tartness, because anytime you cook apples, you usually have sugar to go right with it. And the combination of the sweetness and the sourness is, it's amazing. I love these. Love them. So what we're going to do here is you're just going to mix this well. Just combine it really well. That's all you do with this. It smells good. Those nice fall smells. And then once you get this mixed well, get my apple chewed up here. You are just going to, and you don't have to worry about mixing it, you know, super well. Oh my gosh, is it super well? You don't have to, because you're going to mix it any more, you know, more. So. And then with the same spoon, it's perfectly okay, your sugar. You're going to add all your wet ingredients. Add your apple butter. I tell you, apple butter is amazing. One of my favorite things to eat apple butter on is toast. It's, love it, love it, love it. And then you're going to add your oil and your buttermilk. And your little bit of apple cider, your eggs, and just a couple little dabs of vanilla. I started to call it vinegar. Don't add vinegar. Good Lord mercy, don't add vinegar. Okay, and you're just going to stir this, combine it really well. Once you get this combined, you're going to go ahead and incorporate your flour into it. You do not, notice I'm using just a wooden spoon. You do not have to use a mixer for this. Just going to add your flour. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. Just make sure that you get that well incorporated. Oh, it smells amazing already. Okay, then once you get that combined really well, go ahead and add your apples in there. Just give it a nice mix. You don't want to overmix it. Just go ahead and stir that in there. And what you're also going to use, I did not tell you, I've not got it out, but I've also got some cream cheese in the lineup here. And you're going to need for it, because you're going to have like a cream cheese to go over the top. And you're going to need cream cheese and some more, and some powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and that's it. And butter for the top of it, which I will show you later. You're going to need more. Oh, and we're going to divide this up. Try to make it as even as possible, which I never do. it all in there. I can't hold it, it's too heavy. Make sure you scrape all that goodness out of there. And this is so good, so good. That's why fall and the winter holidays are some of my favorite times of year, is because of the flavors that you cook with, which you can cook with them, at any season, winter, spring, summer, fall, but it just seems to give you that extra special of that warmness, that that your family's all gathered around, during this holiday seasons, and it's just, I better stop. I'll just cry. I'm all teared up. It's just that smell of warmth. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the oven at 350, and we're going to bake this for about 27 to 30 minutes. You want to start checking on it about 25, 26 minutes, and when it comes up, you can put your finger on it, kind of springs up a little bit, it's done. So, and then we're going to let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to place it on a wire rack, upside down on a wire rack, and let it cool completely. And then we'll come back together here, and I'll show you how to make the topping. And you're also going to need one more apple, because I want you to slice it real thin, because you're going to fan it out, and you're going to make this look amazing. So I'll see you back here in just a little bit. I want you to look at these beautiful moist cakes. They were in the oven for about 27 to 28 minutes. I pulled them out and I let them cool for about 10 minutes, and I placed them on this rack to let them cool completely. So what we're going to do now is I have got, look at that, beautiful. In this, we'll put the other one on there shortly. In here I've got a container of a package of cream cheese that I've let come to room temperature, and some butter. What we're going to do is we're just going to mix these really well. Just combine them. And then you're going to add you're also going to need some powdered sugar. And then just a little tiny bit of vanilla. And I have got some apples over here, and I will show you once we get there. I'm going to go ahead and combine this really well. Once you get it combined really well, you're just going to take a nice helping of it. Oh, I should have got a spoon here. That's going to fall right off there. And you're just going to spread it right around on top of your first little cake there. Again, you want to make sure it's cooled completely so your icing will stay nice and thick. We're not going to ice in the sides, we're just going to icing the top of it. And so mix that right around. Oh, it smells amazing. I cannot tell you how good my house smelled with this baking. And maybe just a little bit more. This is going to go so well with the apples. Oh, the cinnamon. And then you're going to take your other cake and go right on top of that. And see how you've got the little dabs of icing that can be seen. Normally when I ice my cakes, I ice in every bit of it. Just a minute and I'll get this big bowl out of your way. But not today. Today we're just going to kind of just dab it right on the top there. Nothing fancy. We just want it to look absolutely amazing. And then I've already got an apple sliced very thinly. You can use the red ones, you can use the green ones, whichever ones you want to use. It makes no difference. And I'm sure I probably better save a little bit of this for the camera girl. Oh, I love buttercream icing. And that is your basic recipe for your buttercream icing right there. And then if you want to make the chocolate buttercream icing, you just add some cocoa. And then just take your little pieces of apple. Look what I've done. I've just kind of sliced them very thinly off of my apple. And you're just going to kind of fan them around. That's it. Look how beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. So I don't destroy it, I'm going to go ahead and slice me a piece of it. Oh, it's so moist. Absolutely delicious. Coffee. Oh, you need a cup of coffee. Look at that. Look how, I want you to see how moist that is. Look how moist that is. I can just squeeze on that. You know what, I'm gonna squeeze on it with my lips. That's what I'm gonna squeeze on it. And it is absolutely beautiful. Look down in there. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. She's getting all done in there. Look at that. Oh, it just bounces right back up. This is going to go great on your holiday table this holiday season, or tonight. Make it tonight. Thanks so much for watching. You can find the written recipe down below in the comments. I certainly hope you enjoy this. I appreciate you watching. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.